I've realised that I never actually introduce my YouTube videos. Like a lot of the big YouTubers, they will be like, "What's up, guys, and welcome back to another video." I don't ever do that, but I might start. I'm gonna go for like a yes to the people. Welcome back to another video. I don't know. I'm contemplating it. I'm currently reading, as you know, James Smith, Not a Life Coach, and it is incredible. I started on like the 1st of January. I'm that far through it, I've literally got that much left to read. Very good, highly recommend. It's got so many cool, valuable little points in it, especially during lockdown when your brain's a bit like, mine's a bit like. It's very, very good. And there's one thing that I really resonated with the other day. He said about not living for the future and like live in the present. Make sure you're happy in the present. Make sure your environment that you're in, you are really happy. Obviously at the moment it's a bit difficult because we are in lockdown, like travel restrictions, all that sort of stuff. But coming out of lockdown, once we go back into normality, is something I'm gonna really start applying to my life. I've always been one of these people who's been like, oh, I'll do that in the future. I'll do that when I'm more settled with my business. I'll do that when I'm in a better place to do it. But why don't I just do it now? If I want to do it, why don't I do it? For an example, I've always wanted to travel Italy because A, it looks incredible, it looks beautiful, the scenes, but also pizza. Like we all know my love for pizza. Pizza is incredible, and I eat pizza in my life. And how amazing would it be across the whole country just trying different pizzas? So I've always been like, I want to travel Italy, take 2-4 weeks off, whatever, and go through the whole country. But I've always been, oh, I'll do it in the future. I'll do it then. I'll do it in a few years. I'll do it next year. I'll do it next year. Like, why don't I just do it now? We know that I can take. I've always been worried about taking extended periods of time off work, like more than a week. Since being self-employed, I've never actually taken more than a week off work, and I need to start doing it. We know that I can take longer periods of work now and still adapt. Like I've been forced to do so with lockdowns, and I can put like some of my business online. I can adapt to the situation I'm in. So I need to basically just start living more in the present than in the future. But yeah, highly recommend. How beautiful is the UK weather at the moment? Like, it's so nice. Everyone you see all the time, everyone is in Dubai, but why would you want to be in Dubai? Like, why would you? Ryan, can you think of anything worse right now than being in Dubai?
I don't understand why you want to be in somewhere sunny, where the gyms are open, where you can relax outside.
Like, who would want that? Why would you? Like, we have no daylight exposure all day, every day, and it's just amazing, and it makes you feel so good, especially being locked down. Like you can't do it. It's just, I'd much rather be here right now than in Dubai. So we're not allowed to do PT sessions in the gym anymore because obviously the gyms are closed. Fine, we'll do them outdoors. It's pouring down with rain. Fine, we'll do them on Zoom. We adapt and we overcome. Something I've learned in 2020 especially, and going into 2021 is, we never give up. These pittas are slowly becoming an absolute staple in my diet. They taste so good. Just chicken, pita bread, 3 pita breads, and we've got some tzatziki I put inside. Amazing. Couple of jalapenos because we like it spicy, mate. This is such a good combination. We have a parcel. Yes, I'm excited for this because I know exactly what it is. Whoa, looks like it comes in a lot of bolts and bits. Basically, it is a new tripod, like a big ass tripod, not like a little tripod, like a big boy one, so I can shoot some cool angles, make some sick B-roll. You feel me? The one I had previously had fallen apart. Basically, this is the one I used previously, and it had like a twizzly thing in. This essentially is a DIY job, so the normal one ended up snapping, so this just comes straight up and down. So I basically took it out and had to put a bolt in, and now this bolt's not twisty all the way, and I don't really understand, so I just got so fed up and I was like, fuck it, I'll buy a new one. So now we have the updated version. Home training We are all doing it at the moment. And I want to teach you guys how to optimize your press up, because I bet you a large majority of you are trying to get a chest pump going, mate, these press ups are just so easy. I can do so many, but look at me go. But that's not efficient, is it? And I'm going to teach you and how to do an efficient press up. First of all, if we have dumbbells to play with, for example, like these little bad boys, we're going to use them to hold on to, okay? The reason behind that is, it's going to put our wrist in a much more comfortable position. A lot of us don't have the degree of flexion to be able to go down here to keep this angle. I have this degree of flexion. Basically, it's putting our wrist into a passive range. We want to stay in an active range. It's going to be a little more comfortable and safe for our wrist. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold onto these dumbbells, okay? Put them just maybe like under shoulders, so shoulder width apart. And what we're going to do when we come down, and what we're going to think about when we go into that press up, is think about applying force coming in. This is going to create a greater challenge to the pec. So we're going to think about applying force coming in. We're going to keep nice and slow, really smooth on that way down. We're going to do a little pause when we get to this bottom position, stay in our active range of our pec, and then slowly pushing up. Nice and control with these. Hold, apply force coming in, slow on the way up. And doing that is going to be a far more efficient way to challenge the pec during a press up. So you still might be thinking, Pat, mate, they're just so easy though. Like, I'm fucking strong, man, I can keep going. Alright, fine. Let's put a band in the mix, alright? So what we're going to do now is we're going to loop that band around, spin it around your thumbs like this. You're going to loop it behind your back, like so. And then we go into that press up again. So we're going to hold on to these dumbbells like we did previously. The only challenging bit about this is getting into that position, okay? So here, grab hold of the dumbbells, and then now do the press up nice, slow and controlled, holding that bottom position as we would, force going in, and slowly come back up, alright? And the good thing about the band as well is, it matches our strength curve, because basically what happens is when we come down, the pressure decreases, the band resistance decreases, which means where we're weaker at the bottom, the band sort of drops off, and when we become stronger at the top position, the band resistance increases. Mate, gains. Let's throw some variety. I've done this take about 4 times and I cannot say the word variety. I always say variety. Variety into the mix with regards to the press up game. So a normal press up will be challenging more of like the sternum fibers, so like the mid pec fibers. We're going to throw a decline press up into the mix. This is going to be challenging more upper pec fibers, so the costal fibers. So we're going to go with the dumbbells again, holding on to them due to the fact that wrist position is going to be far in a greater position. What we're going to do then, legs go up on a sofa, whatever you have available to you. And again, we're going to be thinking about the same things, driving the hands in together, coming down to active range, pausing, and slowly coming back up. Nice and controlled on that way down, pausing, hold, and then squeeze on the way up. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Variety. If you're still thinking, these are easy, mate, like, give me something challenging. Like, I'm normally in the gym and I'm benching 100 kilos with the fucking boys, mate. Fine, alright? Fine. It's easy. We'll give this a go, alright? Superset time. We're gonna get a band. We're gonna do the band variation we did earlier. So band loops round, grab hold of the dumbbells. And what you're gonna do is take this to failure, nice and controlled, thinking about creating force on the way in, pausing, slowly coming up. Once you've taken that to failure, like proper failure, I don't wanna see any fake failures. We're gonna go straight into normal press up, no rest, nice and controlled, hold, keeping tight, squeezing on the way up, and then you're gonna take that to failure as well. The pump, magnificent. Another awesome superset you can do with a press up is gonna be a decline press up, okay, like we did earlier. Grabbing hold of the dumbbells, feet go on, and we're gonna take this to absolute failure, holding, squeezing on the way and contracting the chest as much as we can. Really think about engaging that chest. Once we've taken that to failure, we're going to shuffle the dumbbells forward and it's going to go into a normal press up. So nice and controlled, holding that bottom position and driving up. And you're going to take that to true failure as well, the pump. If you are struggling with ideas with home training, I hope that is beneficial, because like at the end of the day, one day, do you know what I mean? You could look like me. Mate, the blue skies are out, which means I am getting some steps in. I'm accompanied by another individual, Mr. Harry Chippenden. Mr. Harry Chip, we'll call him. Don't worry, social distancing. So, 2 meters. It's just nice, and you like the days before this have just been cloudy, rainy. It's like been no like daylight. It's just been dark the whole time. So as soon as the sun comes out, mate, I am out for steps. Tonight is my off-plan meal. So basically, I get a meal where I can consume whatever I want. So obviously, I'm gonna have a meal. It's a secret. I'll show you later. But after them, I'm gonna have a bit of a pudding, a bit of a snack. You know what I mean? Something sweet. We're going for the ice cream. Ben and Jerry's top tier ice cream. We're talking top tier, but expensive, and it's very good. So we've got some good ones here, like the core ones, fantastic, very good. This one, coned one, incredible. If you haven't tried it, go try it. I'm a big fan of vanilla ice cream. So as we can see here, guys, we've got an offer, and your boy likes a bargain. So when you go for topped salted caramel brownie, vanilla ice cream, salted caramel, it's just very good, and it's an offer. So it's a win-win. Ready for some dinner?
Hey, yep.
So Tunbridge Wells has a new pizzeria restaurant, and I'm a big pizza man. Like, anyone knows me, love pizza. This YouTube channel should really just be a pizza rating show, because I love it. And the restaurant is called Cantuccio. Is that right? Cantuccio. So we've gone for 3 pizzas. First impression, a little bit disappointed because they didn't have any pepperoni, and I love pepperoni. Pepperoni is my favourite topping on pizza. So first impressions, a little bit disappointed, but it is a sourdough pizza, like a Roman style, they say. We've gone for a margherita. Let's see if I can actually break this off. Oh, soft. Mate, it's a bit too soft. Oh, mate, this is like, looks good, but it's sloppy.
Good.
Very soft, but very floppy. Right, hold the camera down so I can actually pick up this rest of the pizzas. Just flip that bad boy. So we've gone for the margherita because basic bitch. We've also gone for a, darling, how do you pronounce this? Sorry, my fire alarm's going off because Brian's cooking.
I think it's nduja.
Nduja sausage? No idea. It's nice, it's just a bit too floppy. Do you know what I mean? I want a little bit more crisp so I can bend it. Do you know what I mean? Right.
Too much? That one looks good.
That sausage is very good. Like, very good. And then we've gone for a Cantuccia pizza, which is salami. So we'll give this one a little taste test. That's a little bit better consistent. Still a bit floppy.
Oh, wow.
No.
What was that?
Nobody wants it floppy on a Saturday night, mate. That's good. So, that's the best. That was basically a pizza that was meant to come with pepperoni as well, but they didn't have a pepperoni. Disappointing. And we also got garlic bread because I like a bit of garlic bread, mate. Let's have a little taste test. Good, flavoursome. I would say it's a solid 7 out of 10. It's good. Today is Sunday, and the plan of action is to do what Craig David does on a Sunday on the song 7 Days. I hope you've enjoyed the video today, guys. If you have, you know what to do. Smash the like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Cheers, guys.